Shalom, shalom. To start this lesson, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well, and preside 100% truth in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered across the four winds. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. This is the book of Psalm chapter 12, verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And, who's in that seat of exaltation right now? That seat of exaltation right now. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And can you prove that? Yes, I can. The way we can prove that is this is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. We're going to come back to that Psalm 12 and 8. Because you got to prove it. I'll prove all things. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? So if the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, who? By looking right now, who's in that seat, man? The so-called white man, Esau Edom. He has the power. He has the money. It all makes sense. He covered the faces of the judge thereof. The main judge being, he covered the face of us, but the main judge, Yahushua, whitewash the images, iconoclasm. You got our people calling to Caesar Borgia, If not, where and who is he? So if it's not Esau, then who is it? Now back to the book of Psalm, chapter 12, verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. So now that we know who the wicked are, who's in that sea of exaltation, man? Esau Edom. That's why you see these people through. That's why you see momos able to walk down the street. That's why you see all these things happening. Because the wicked is in rulership right now. The wicked is ruling. That's why you see what you see on the TVs, man. That's why your kids are seeing these things. That's why they're pushing these things on your kids. Because they're in that seat of power. They're in that exalted seat. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 1. I'm going to start at 1. I'm going to jump down to 8 afterwards. As a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. So that's how it's supposed to be. That's how society is supposed to be, But as a judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all that dwell therein. And you can see we're not being led by righteous rulers. We're being led by wicked rulers. And us understanding that we're being ruled by wicked rulers, that's a tongue twister. But us understanding that, we realize now you understand why our people are this way. Why people move this way. Why people think this way. Why people carry themselves this way. Because, the person that's in charge right now is wicked as hell. Esau Edom, it's his kingdom. So as the ruler is, that's how the people are, man. Simple as that. And the unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Esau, our people are through, man. People are destroyed. Verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. In due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's what we're waiting on, man, Because Israel got next, man. We got next. No, Moab, you don't have next. Amalek, you through, Moab, you don't got next. Elam, you don't got next. Cush, you don't got next. Israel got next, man. Let me drop down to verse 8. Because the Lord's in charge. Now, knowing the Lord is in charge, read this. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And how was America founded, man? Off the lies, the robbery, the killing. That's how these devils got into power, man. The sword. And just to prove my point real quick, I think I had it down here. I'll just type it in real quick. Let me grab Nahum 3 and 1. Because that bloody city is speaking about is America. Salakia, 1 second. My phone is freezing right now. Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not. You know, we gotta pray. But woe to the bloody city. That's America, man. That's Babylon, man. How was this built off of? Blood. Blood, sweat, and tears of who? The Israelites, man. You know, so it was prophesied that we're gonna, come to Egypt again by ship. But yeah, that proves the point right there, man. They robbed the Native Americans, they robbed us. Cities full of lies, they lie, Man, Esau got to pay, man. Esau got to pay, but it's a beautiful thing also. Because, the Lord is doing something beautiful, Because, Esau's society is coming to an end. This rulership is not going to be forever. He's not going to be in that high seat forever, man. How do we know that? 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world. And no, it does not mean the end of the world. The earth is going to be over with, because the earth abideth forever. This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and that's an age, a period of time, And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau is the end of the world. So his rulership has come to an end. Newsflash, Esau, your kingdom has an expiration date, Kingdom has an expiration date. So Esau's society is coming to an end, And who's coming into that sea right now? What's happening behind the scenes? The Lord is working, The Lord is working. The kingdom's being translated. Let me bring that out. We close out on that. Moving fast right now. It's a lot. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that solidifies the point, man. Unrighteous dealings, that's how they got this place. Look what they did to the Native Americans, man. Look what, dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. They stole, they lied, they killed. Man, this is a bloody city, man. This is a bloody city, like Nahum tells you. Woe to the bloody city. This is a bloody city, man. The city was built off of the blood, sweat, and tears, man. And it was guarded by deceit, The kingdom is translated from one people to another. Yeah, like I said, Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's a new period of time, a new rulership. And that rulership is never going to end. That rulership is going to be forever and ever. Because Israel is going to rule forever. The Lord promises that, And with that being said, I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of the great millstone, who rule well, protect 100% truth and truth, sincerity, and shalom to the home for the ex-God across the four winds. A word is lesson be edifying. Until the next.